I just got my Allparts box filled with pickup rings. They are curved. Can't really tell, but they are curved. And I got, come back to that, the washer for the pickup selector switch, and then I got this arm for the pick guard. Not that I necessarily needed it, but my screw is, let me focus. My screw's pretty rusty, and I'm going kind of for a vintage look on my guitar, so I may keep it, but it's just almost black. It's so bad. So this was pretty cheap, a couple of bucks, so I thought I'd just get it just in case. I don't know what it's made out of. It's nickel, that's what it says, okay, which is good. A comparison of what this is: totally stock Epiphone plastic cream parts. So there you go. It's a little bit more tan, flesh colored, which a lot of people complain about Gibson's being pinkish, tan. I kind of like it, at least better than this banana yellow kind of Epiphone deal. It's not so off that it clashes with the binding, and you know, they're far enough away from each other where, you know, the naked eye is just not going to see that. They do match. All these plastic parts match very well to my eyes. Here's what I'm not necessarily happy about. This is the amber switch knob. See, there you go, amber toggle switch knob, and I don't see a bit of amber in this. It's just like a dark tan or light brown. I don't see a hint of red at all in it. I may keep it on, you know, I may put it on my guitar, I may not, but I was kind of disappointed in the color of that. It kind of goes alright with my volume and tone knobs. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. But we'll see, and then I'll try to take before and after pictures of all this stuff so that you'll have a better idea. Thanks. Something to note about the Allparts switch ring is, one, that it came with this little piece of paper on the back, so it's got adhesive on the back, which, you know, could be good or bad. I don't necessarily care. The other thing is what I do with it. Here it is. The nut for the pickup selector switch does not fit inside of the washer. Let's see, so I got some reaming out to do, which is not a big deal, but it does not fit just the way it is. So I'll try to show you better. You get the idea. No fit. Okay, here's my new washer and pickup selector knob in all its glory. Okay, and it's a cool color. I mean, I think I'm going to keep it. I guess it'll suffice for amber. There it is. A couple of things. I spoke too soon on the poker chip versus the Allparts plastic. So I don't know if you can tell, but that poker chip, the washer does not match. The pickguard and the pickup rings do match each other, but you can tell that the washer's a little bit more yellow versus the little bit more tan color of these. So that's not cool, but I may try to take some kiwi polish, shoe polish, and darken it up, but it's going to be tricky because usually when I do that, I kind of rough it up with some Scotch-Brite pad, and that could potentially take off the lettering. So I don't know. I'm just gonna either live with it or try to find another one, or try to darken that one up. But I'm gonna keep this stuff, the Allparts pickguard and rings, because I'm pretty satisfied with those. One thing on these pickup rings, and I've seen another YouTube video on this, but I'll get this one out of the way. So this is the Allparts one on top and the Epiphone on the bottom, and you can tell that the Epiphone one is a little wider, and that's kind of a well-known fact, I guess, if you research it. I mean, I knew it after I looked up some stuff, and of course there's that video. But yeah, you can see that the Gibson one is a little smaller. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to change this stuff up, was just to get it a little bit more accurate. So that being said, the holes on this guy do not line up. So I'm gonna have to take some toothpicks and some wood glue, which I don't know where I put that, but anyway, you know what wood glue is. I'm gonna just fill those up. The good thing is that it will cover up the old holes, so I'll just fill those up and then let it dry, and then I have to re-drill, which will be interesting, but we'll see how about that. And then one last thing, sorry for the dizziness. This is the old pickguard, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is the Epiphone one on the left, and it's got much more of a bevel on it than this Allparts one, and this one feels a little bit more sturdy. Let's see, you probably can't tell the thickness, but the Epiphone I think is a little bit thicker, and I don't know if it's just focusing or not, but yeah, it just feels a little bit more sturdy. So just for whatever it's worth, and the bevel is pretty obvious. I think it's just got a lot more of a bevel, which I don't know which is more historically accurate, but whatever. The other thing is, you can tell, I just noticed that the screw on the Epiphone is way bigger than the Gibson or the Allparts one, and I have, if I can pick these both up with one hand, I've got a book over here with some 59 Les Pauls in it that you probably can't see because of, okay, so I think just, proportionally, I think that this Allparts one is, sorry, I've only got one hand. I think proportionally that this one kind of matches the Gibson one. So I didn't know that. Maybe you did, or maybe you do now. But the screw on the Gibson one is apparently smaller than the Epiphone. I'm having big time second thoughts about this Allparts pickguard on my Epiphone, just because of the binding. It's just a different family of cream almost. Like, it's like a yellow based cream, and then this Allparts stuff is like a tan or a pink based, and to me, man, it's just way too different. I'm assuming that, I don't know, I'm totally guessing, but I'm kind of assuming that Allparts has changed their colors to match Gibson's a little better. I don't have Gibson, anything here to compare it to, but it looks a little bit like that pink that the new Gibson Les Pauls have on them as far as the binding and plastics and stuff. But either way, I don't know if I can handle the difference. I mean, it's too much, and I don't have the best lighting right now either, but hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Here's an update to my quest to find a good colored pickguard and pickup rings. I just got this middle set from CreamTone, CreamTone, on eBay, and I'm very satisfied with the color. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this or what the video is picking up, but this is the Allparts on the far left, and it's very flesh colored, like Barbie looking plastic, which I think is actually close to probably what Gibson has right now. They are in the phase of this pink stuff, I guess. This on the far right is my Epiphone original pickguard and pickup rings. Has a pretty much banana yellow kind of color to it. And in the middle is, I feel like is kind of the middle road of the two colors, is a kind of a true cream, and yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this color, and I'm going to put it on my guitar. One thing I will note, unlike the Allparts, you can see the Allparts is curved on the ends to fit the curvature of the guitar. The CreamTone ones are not. Yeah, no. I'll take the little tape off soon enough, but they're not curved. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this comparison very easily with one hand, but the okay, let me try to focus. The Allparts are deeper than the here you go. This will be easier. Yeah, so the Allparts are deeper than the CreamTone, which I kind of prefer. I wish that the CreamTone was a little taller because my bridge pickup kind of sticks up higher from the pickup ring than I'd like, but you got to get it close enough to the strings to get the good tone, so you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, so I kind of wish that the CreamTone was taller, but I haven't installed it obviously, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. But as far as the color, kudos. I like it. Well, if you stuck around long enough to watch the end of this video, you're either really patient or you're really into this stuff. Either way, thanks for watching. This is the final version of the pickguard and pickup rings that I'm going with. This is the CreamTone, and I'm satisfied with it. You can tell that the binding is a little darker, a little more yellow maybe, but the contrast is good with me. I think sort of the more historical plastics came out like that a little bit, where the pickguard and the plastic on top was a little lighter than the binding, and I think it looks pretty good. And so now my pickup rings are Gibson sized. They're more narrow. Just a little bit about the fit of this. You know, I had to totally re-drill the holes for all these, for this guy and all the pickup ring holes. So it is a kind of a balancing act as far as aligning them. And when I first did it, this, you can tell I don't have the two screw holes right here, because when I first did it, they were too far over this way, and it was pushing out the pickguard, so I had like a gap up here, and I thought, well, the CreamTone pickguard isn't aligned very well, and you know, but it's totally not. It's a totally good fit. There's no gaps now, and so what I did, I just took those out, and when I did it, when it just kind of relieved itself, it slid back over this way, and it's kind of hard to tell what I'm talking about without actually seeing it and me just describing it. So what I have left to do, I need to, when I take the strings off next, I'll probably just plug those holes back up with, you know, toothpick and wood glue, and then I'll have to re-drill them to where the ring is sitting right now, which is no big deal. Of course, you don't see those holes, and it might not look great underneath there, but who cares? One more thing on the pickup knob selector, whatever you call this thing, the little amber guy. Yeah, I am satisfied with it. You know, at first I was like, it looks kind of brown, but in retrospect, I think it's a good color. You know, maybe it could be a little bit more red tint, but so I sort of changed my opinion. I didn't like at first I liked the Allparts colors, and now I don't, and I didn't like this color, and now I do. But so that's the finished product, and there she is in all her glory. Okay, I am done. There you go. CreamTone pickguard and pickup rings are very good in my opinion. But wait, there's more. Yeah, sorry to be overkill with this, but I thought there was a few more things that may be informative to someone who cares. I found this guitar. I went to Guitar Center and I found a guitar pretty much like mine, but new. Mine's older, around 2000 something, I can't remember, and mine's made in Korea. I don't know exactly where these are made now. Maybe China? I think it's different. Anyway, so lo and behold, the pickguard plastics on the pickguard pickup rings is lighter than the binding. And you know, this is a new guitar. Like I said, it's got the sticker on it. It's at Guitar Center. So you know, cool. I guess mine kind of looks like this now. Next picture, more of the same. You know, same old stuff. Next picture, again, interesting to note that most of the new guitars, especially Epiphones, are coming with the push-pull pots for coil splitting, which I have now via Jimmy Page, and also have the parallel series stuff too. Okay, this picture is, I took
my Epiphone pickguard, I took the Allparts pickguard and of course the new Epiphone pickguard. So on the far left, old Epiphone, middle, Allparts, far right is the new Epiphone. And you know, come to find out, the new Epiphone pickguard kind of looks like the CreamTone color that I have now. Ironically, you know, going for Gibson look, but coming up with the Epiphone. So whatever. Let's see. I got one more picture if I can find it. Yeah, this is the Allparts on top, the original Epiphone in the middle, and the CreamTone on the bottom. And the next picture is the same thing. So you can just see a good comparison there. You know, for me, it goes kind of pinkish to yellowish to good color, tannish cream. What cream should look like. All right, I'm done. I swear.